Hattori Hanzo is a name that became legendary and inspired countless characters in movies, anime, and video games. But who really was the true Hattori Hanzo? And why has his name become immortal, a symbol of a deadly and skillful ninja? In this video, we'll explore the history of Hattori Hanzo and uncover why his name became the most iconic in the world of ninjas. To understand why Hattori Hanzo's name became legendary, we must travel back to 16th century Japan. A time filled with warfare and shifting alliances. This era was known as the Sengoku period, a time when powerful warlords, or daimyo, battled for land and dominance. Born in Mikawa in the year 1542, Hattori Masanari, more famously known as Hattori Hanzo, grew up in the Iga province, a place renowned for teaching ninjutsu, a martial art focused on stealth, spying, sabotage, and deception. His father, Yasunaga, was a minor samurai serving the Matsudaira clan, which would later rise to power as the Tokugawa clan and rule Japan as shoguns from the 17th to the 19th centuries. According to stories, Hanzo trained in combat from a very young age. Some say he started learning the sword at only 8 years old. Other tales suggest that he climbed mountains and met mystical swordmasters and monks in his youth. Beyond training as a samurai, he also studied the secretive arts of ninjutsu. Eventually, Hanzo became one of the most vital and trusted retainers of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the man who would end centuries of war and unify Japan. Hanzo's first experience in battle came when he was just 13 years old, during a nighttime assault on Udo Castle in 1557. Despite his youth, he quickly gained recognition for his courage and strategic brilliance. In 1562, Hanzo showcased his ninjutsu skills by successfully rescuing Ieyasu's wife and child from captivity. He led a small but elite team of ninjas who used hit-and-run tactics, distractions, and stealth to infiltrate the enemy stronghold. With careful planning and precise execution under cover of darkness, the mission was a resounding success. This daring operation earned Hanzo even greater acclaim. His fearlessness and ingenuity earned him the nickname Oni Hanzo, or Demon Hanzo. But Hanzo wasn't just a fearsome warrior, he was also known for his unwavering loyalty. In 1579, Hanzo's loyalty was tested when Tokugawa Ieyasu's son, Nobuyasu, was accused of treason and conspiracy by Oda Nobunaga. As punishment, Ieyasu ordered his son to commit seppuku, ritual suicide, and Hanzo was chosen to stand by and ensure the act was carried out if it failed. But Hanzo, with a heavy heart, refused. He said he could not bring himself to kill someone who shared the blood of his lord. He knew he might be killed for disobeying such an order, but he chose to risk everything rather than dishonor his own moral code. Ieyasu was deeply moved. He reportedly said, "Even demons, it seems, have hearts that can shed tears." Many stories about Hanzo exist, though not all can be verified. But one account stands out as undeniably true. The time Hanzo saved Tokugawa Ieyasu's life. In 1582, Ieyasu's powerful ally, Oda Nobunaga, suddenly died. Nobunaga had been close to unifying Japan under his rule, but betrayal by his own general, Akechi Mitsuhide, ended his life. Chaos followed. And since Ieyasu was one of Nobunaga's closest allies, he became a target of many enemies. At the time, he and his men were far from home and vulnerable. They had to return to Mikawa quickly, but the journey was treacherous. In this desperate moment, Ieyasu relied on Hanzo. Hanzo devised a plan to guide Ieyasu and his men through the dangerous mountains of Iga province. Hanzo, who grew up there, knew all the hidden trails. He called upon the local Iga ninja experts in stealth and combat, who had long been loyal to the Hattori family. These ninjas served as lookouts and defenders. They laid traps, misled enemies, and took out threats along the route. Moving in the shadows, they used disguise, deception, and their deep knowledge of the terrain. Some legends even claim Hanzo could teleport, move objects with his mind, and see the future, mystical powers attributed to his mastery of ninjutsu. Whether those powers were real or not, what's undeniable is that Hanzo and his team brought Ieyasu safely back to Mikawa. That escape didn't just save Ieyasu's life. It gave him the chance to rise to power and later establish the Tokugawa shogunate, which would rule Japan for over 2.5 centuries. In recognition of his service, Hanzo was rewarded generously by Ieyasu. When Ieyasu settled in Edo Castle, he appointed Hanzo to lead the IGA ninja who would serve as guards and spies. Hanzo continued serving Ieyasu until his death in 1597. Accounts differ on how he died, some say it was due to illness, others claim he was assassinated. His remains are now buried at a temple cemetery in Tokyo, surrounded by his favorite weapons. Even long after his passing, Hanzo's dedication and loyalty are not forgotten. In fact, one of Edo Castle's gates was named in his honor Hanzomon, or Hanzo's Gate. But Hanzo's story didn't end with his death. It had only just begun. He became more than a historical figure. He became a symbol, a legendary ninja with the heart of a samurai and the mystery of a shadow warrior. Over time, the name Hanzo began appearing in popular culture, used for fictional ninja characters in anime, manga, and video games. One of the most famous examples is Hanzo from Naruto, a legendary ninja from the Hidden Rain Village, respected and feared for his power, mirroring the real Hanzo's fearsome reputation. In video games, characters named Hattori Hanzo appear in titles like Mobile Legends, Overwatch, and Samurai Shodown. Often portrayed as elite warriors with great strength and unwavering loyalty. By using the name Hanzo, creators link their characters to a real, historical legend. So why do so many ninja characters carry the name Hanzo? Because Hattori Hanzo represents everything people admire in a ninja: unbreakable loyalty, extraordinary skill, and an air of mystery. He was both a samurai and a shinobi, a man who embodied the discipline of two proud warrior traditions. From ancient Japan to the modern age, the name Hattori Hanzo endures. His story continues to inspire, and his name lives on in characters that define the perfect ninja. So the next time you encounter a character named Hanzo, remember, it's more than just a name. It's a tribute to a true legend.